Epic, thank you.
How did you get into this business?
I just decided one day to do it, literally. Someone at the New Year's Eve party said, "What's your New Year's resolution?" And I said, 5 minutes time, I'm going to be a photographer. Really pretty. Nose away from me just a fraction. Yep, keep going.
Essentially, you do wedding photography.
Yeah.
And you're hired to travel all over the world to shoot weddings.
Indeed. High-end weddings, you know, you never know where they're going to be. Destination weddings. People like to get married in somewhere really pretty. And so I'm very fortunate to say that I go to some really cool places. There it is. Lovely. Little straighter with your head, chin down just a little more. Good, nice. Beautiful, Nance. Beautiful. Nose away just a little. What do you think? She's amazing. Through your lips. Whoa! Smoking. Chin down just a fraction. That's it. Nice. There. Just a little smile. That's it. Hold, hold, hold. Beautiful. We shot a wedding last year in San Francisco, which I hazard a guess that it was probably 10 million bucks. There were 500 people. We did, I think, 6 events on 5 days. I took 7 guys with me. It was nuts.
Why do you love weddings?
Happy. They're happy. Everyone's happy when you meet them. They're happy on the day. They're happy when they see the pictures. You know, I think, what better way to spend your life?
Andrew, obviously you do celebrity weddings and you do high-end weddings, but you'll do anybody's wedding here in Denver.
Absolutely, yeah. One of my favorite weddings ever was 4 people at the Botanic Gardens. And, you know, just us and the minister, and it's incredibly intimate. Most of my clients like the fact that I'm pretty good at telling a story with pictures. They always say they look really pretty in their pictures, and I mean, I love taking portraits that people will say, this is as good as I've ever looked. I think if you're going to hire a photographer, you got to do that. I think I just love beauty. I think that really is what it comes down to. When I look through the lens, you can make something very beautiful out of whatever you're looking at. It doesn't really matter what it is. I see silly things that no one else sees, and you know, you take a picture and it looks pretty, and that's beautiful. Wow, wow. Hold there. So this is a photograph that I really like. This is an instance where the bride's mother and father were divorced, and the bride was wearing her mother's wedding dress. And of course the father of the bride hadn't seen her yet, and we're in the hotel room, and when he walked in, he saw his daughter wearing his ex-wife's wedding dress. And as you can see from the picture, he just crumpled. This is another of my favorite pictures. This is a little flower girl who was clearly the most photogenic person you could ever imagine.
You catch a lot of natural, unprepared for shots.
Absolutely.
I can see that's so nice to have that at a wedding, especially when everything is so planned.
This is another one, which is a spontaneous photograph outside a church. The petals are falling as the couple are walking down the stairs. And in this particular shot, I just picked out the color of each of the petals instead of distracting the viewer with, you know, all the colors of people's dresses and stuff. This is Casa que Canta in Zihuatanejo. That was a couple from Denver's wedding. There's a lovely infinity edge pool, and you look over the pool to the sunset. And
oh, wow.
It's absolutely gorgeous. And this is back home in Denver. This is actually a picture taken in Larimer Square, of all places. But a very pretty dress. I just saw the way it looked sort of Victorian. There's the Victorian architecture down there. They're strolling away from the wedding, and you know, it just has lovely mood to it. This is an NFL football player.
I love it!
You don't often see them holding the bouquet, but it just struck me that the colors are super, and you know.
Look at his smile.
Classic.
Oh, yeah.
This is a rock concert I photographed that the Goo Goo Dolls played at a private house, which is fun that was a graduation.
Oh, wow.
There's some stuff I do for Mutts and Models, the charity.
Oh, yeah.
Harrison Animal Hospital. It's kind of a cute shot. The bride and her father are walking down the aisle, and they can't hold back the tears.
Oh, really beautiful.
Little moments like that. This is a great moment where the father of the bride is trying to encourage the little teeny flower girl to go down the aisle. It's a really dark room, as you can tell. I'm standing in the room photographing into this little pool of light, and he's saying, "Come on, you'll be okay, you'll be okay." Brides aren't always the ones that cry. That's a groom just bawling. in the ceremony. That was incidentally a cowboy wedding up in Aspen. You know, and then there's all the other sort of goofy stuff that I shoot with my kids, you know, just sort of spontaneous pictures that capture emotion, really.
When someone hires you to be their photographer, what are they getting?
I think they're getting a great attention to detail and also just a really good experience. You know, I want to make it as simple and worry-free as possible. I want to take some great pictures. I want them to have complete confidence that, you know, they're going to get exactly what they imagine. 1, 2, 3, nose towards me just a little. Perfect.